Let all cats old enough to catch their own prey gather here beneath the high rock for a clan meeting.
Garoff, I'm Simon.
What? You are in a bad mood. And I'm Evelyn. And today, we're going to be discussing Outcast. Chapters 20, 21, and 22.
Yeah, we're in the last third of the book.
You know what chapters 20, 21, and 22 remind me of?
No.
Year 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Oh yeah, that's like right where we are right now. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Don't forget that our spoiler policy is...
Spoilers are fun. You're gonna get spoiled if you're listening to this.
Yeah, that's for sure. Spoiled in terms of what happens in the future, and also maybe spoiled in terms of your enjoyment of the series.
We're giving you too much candy.
So I know you have a quiz for me. When do you want to do that?
Well, the quiz, I say we should do it in the chapter, because there's a spot that prompted me to make the quiz.
Okay. So let's talk about the exclusive title and cover of Book 2 in A Starless Clan, which is the final arc?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Is it the 8th one?
I think so, right?
Wow, that is a lot of arcs. So, it says exclusive, but anyone can just find this out.
It's just on the internet for anybody to see.
So, I don't think it's exclusive.
Yeah. It says, "We know you're all still reeling from the tragic events of A Light in the Mist." Which is not true, because I never even read that. I don't know what happens.
I also have not read it.
I'm gonna assume, Ashford gets kicked out of Bramblestar's body.
Oh. Wow, they're still dealing with this an arc later?
Is that... I don't know.
Probably. Yeah, it's the same characters, I think. Okay, the second book is titled Sky.
Yeah, so the first one's called River. I know we already talked about that at some point. The second book is called Sky. So it's going to be all the clans. So Star is probably going to be the last. Right?
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Because Star is the most important.
Yeah. So then we get the allegedly gorgeous new cover for the new book. It has Flamepaw in the front, Fidget Flake of SkyClan on the left and the back, and Sunbeam on the right and the back. Well,
let's see it.
So it looks hideous.
What is with this art?
This is such a bad art style. The cats look awful.
Their heads look really weird, and their legs also look really weird.
They're just not shaped correctly. Their eyes all look the same. I'm just realizing that now. They look like bobcats.
Bobcats?
Especially that one.
The ones in the back look like bobcats a little, yeah.
Yeah. They look so bad and weird.
Yeah, I didn't come up with this fandom news item, but when I saw the cover, I knew exactly what it was about.
Yeah, I mean, the colors of the background and stuff, they look nice.
Yeah, it's just the cats.
The cats look so bad. Why do they look so serious and dour?
They are in a bad mood. There's something funny about the lights on them, too.
Yeah, the lighting is weird. So, there's light coming from up there, which is, I guess, either the dawn or the dusk sky. But then also, the front of this cat's, inside legs are lit up. Like there's a light bulb underneath him. And then there's light coming from down here, and then also looks like light coming from this side. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think we recommend that you look at it.
Yeah. We'll link it in the description.
You will.
Yeah, because I do all the work here.
Let's do the Warriors quote of the week.
Okay. Tigerheart wouldn't bother about whether she climbed the trunk or rustled too many leaves. He was a warrior, not a worrier.
I love this quote. Said by Dovewing in reference to a comparison against Bumblestripe, or a contrast against Bumblestripe, I guess.
Yeah. Like, Bumblestripe is like a warrior, but Tigerheart
is
just
a warrior.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely remember reading this. Like, it's a memorable line.
Yeah, it really is. It really sticks out. Like, a lot of the other quotes of the week don't stick out as much. It's just, like, funny. But, something to do with, like, prey. And, cats eating prey or something. Shall we begin?
Yeah, we shall.
Chapter 20. They walk back with the tribe cats to their waterfall-adjacent home. No one is very friendly. Yeah.
That's the summary. Now, I might have messed up on the summaries because I couldn't quite remember what chapter everything was in.
Oh, that's probably fine. You don't write them after each chapter, you write them all at the end?
I do write them after each chapter, except I forgot a big part.
Oh.
So then I was trying to put it back in somewhere, but I couldn't remember where.
Okay. The summary on the wiki says Lion Paw's point of view.
The cats go over and meet up with Gray Sky before dawn. He is astonished to see Stormfur and Brook again, along with the other clan cats.
They continue on and find a waterfall. The older cats remember how floodwater swept them over it. They climb down it and find more tribe cats. Crowfeather
wanders away from the group and over to Feathertail's grave. Tawnypelt explains that he had been in love with a River Clan she-cat.
They go on and come to a cave. Talon and Knight lead them in.
Stoneteller snarls at them for returning.
Snarls. I mean, that's true. I love that they say that. So right at the beginning, we get a description of how the tribe cats look. They were smaller and skinnier than most clan cats, and their gray-brown pelts were smeared with mud so that they almost faded into the rocky background. So I guess they're like all smaller, and their pelts are all like mountain colors.
They're camouflaged.
Yeah. Although then they also add the mud to help with that. So do we think their pelts are all that same color because of evolution or natural selection? Like either they were there long enough that they evolved to, fit in with the background, or all the other colors of cats died and the genes were gone.
Oh no.
I don't even know how that works though.
I don't know how long ago that they moved to mountains, because I know they used to have all kinds of colored cats, right?
Yeah. It can't have been that long, I don't think.
It's probably a lot less time than they're making it out to be.
It's probably like 20 years.
I mean, if they have new kits every year, that's a lot of generations.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's natural selection.
Okay. I mean, a cat could live for 20 years. Just look at Misty Star.
Yeah.
This is funny.
Yeah. I guess the cat Gray, whoever he is like so surprised to see Stormfur and Brook. You're supposed to be dead.
That's so stupid.
So I'm thinking, I'm pretty sure what happened is Stoneteller said that, they're dead to us. And then they all just went along with that. Because that's what the book is saying. But maybe I'm remembering wrong, and Stoneteller just actually said they were dead. But no, I don't think that happened. Because I think the battle went really poorly, and then the tribe was all really mad at Stormfur and Brook, and then they got kicked out. And Stoneteller said, you're dead now.
Yeah.
And everybody was there.
I guess I can't remember the exact words, but clearly they were still walking.
Yeah, why would they just die?
And Lion Paw also thinks that it's pretty stupid for someone to think that they were actually dead.
Yeah. Guess then there's more talking. And Gray asks if they found the home they were looking for.
And Brambleclaw says, "We did, thanks. A good place by a lake."
Not just any lake, in fact.
You might remember this lake.
It's funny how the tribe doesn't remember where they came from at all. And the clan cats don't remember at all either.
That's so weird. Maybe it was longer ago than I thought.
Yeah. I guess it only takes like a couple generations. Like if they don't talk about it, then...
Yeah.
Like our great-grandparents from China, like we don't know where they were really from.
Yeah.
Like we know the general area, but...
I guess in Warriors, the elders tend to tell stories from their own lifetime.
Yeah. And now that I'm thinking about it, so I just finished Dawn of the Clans, and in the latter books, like they don't talk about the mountains that much. And like at this point, a majority of the people in the clans, or the cats in the clans, aren't originally from the mountains because so many of them died, and then like a bunch of rogues and loners joined. So yeah, I guess I could actually see how that knowledge would be forgotten after a couple generations. Yeah. So I'm really confused about this part. So Gray asks, like, why are you here now? And like, where are all the others? I guess all the other cats from all the other clans. Yeah. Because last time it was everybody who came through. And then, yeah, Tawnyfelt begins to explain why they're there, and Brooke like shoots her warning glance, and then says they're just passing through. That is not a good explanation. It's really not. They're not just passing through. Why would you just lie like that? Like, you literally brought them here for something, and which everybody's gonna know in a moment. Yeah. I guess Hollypaw's explanation is that she doesn't want to offend the tribe cats by telling them they need help from outsiders. Because it's already enough of a shock that she and Stormfur have come back from the dead. Lionpaw hears a roaring noise that grows louder, and the air grew damp until beads of moisture hung on Lionpaw's fur. So it sounds like there's a thunderpath on the mountain. A thunderpath with cars spraying water in the air. Yeah, which does happen. It says Lionpaw heard a noise like thunder. Wow, yeah. Well, the sky was clear. It is a thunderpath. It is, just not... it's just a natural thunderpath. And instead of a road, it's a canal. So yeah, there's like a gorge type thing. I mean, it's a waterfall. Yeah. Maybe this is a good point for the first question in your quiz. Ooh, I can't wait. How far up the mountain is the waterfall? A, the foothills. B, halfway up. C, 3/4 up. Or D, tippy top. C, 3/4 up. Okay. Do you know the answer? No. I don't know the answer either. I think it's like not at the top though. I think it's... I mean, you can't have a waterfall at the top. That's impossible. Yeah, that's definitely not true. But I feel like it is well up into the mountains. Yeah, because you have to walk up the mountain. Yeah. What do you say, like, the foothills halfway up? Yeah, 3/4. It could be more like 2/3. Yeah, I was thinking someplace above halfway up. Yeah, me too. Okay, then we get some reminiscing about when they went on their quests from the older cats. Mm-hmm. Talking about how they fell into the water. Yeah. Which is funny, so I guess they were coming down. Or like, because they were above the waterfall at that point. I don't really understand how the waterfall is situated. Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, so they were coming... I don't know where the lake is in relation. So there's the lake, there's the Sundrown place, and there's the original forest. And they crossed... No, so they went from the forest to the Sundrown place without crossing the mountains. Right, they went through a terrible two-leg place, and Purdy was taking forever to, like, guide them through it. Yeah. Then on the way back, they went over the mountains to go back to the forest, so they probably went the same way that the lake cats went, right? Because they wouldn't have gone from the forest side, because then they'd be on the wrong side. So they should have taken the same path.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Plot hole.
Well, wait, no. Maybe the Sundrum place and the lake... The Sundrum place and the lake are on the same side of the mountain, right?
I mean, I guess. Or maybe it's like a triangle. And the two like places in the middle. And the mountains are also in the middle. Or north of the two like place. I don't know.
Well, whatever. You don't think we're ever going to find out?
No. So they're trying to like walk over there. Squirrelpaw says, "Let's see if we can all do a dry pod this time. Come, J-Paw, hold my tail." I just love that sentence. Hold my tail.
Hold it with his paws. No, hold it with his mouth.
I guess with the mouth, yeah. And then later on, Brambleclaw just like carries J-Paw by the scruff. Like he's a kitten.
Extremely embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's comfortable for full-grown cats to be carried by their scruff.
I don't think it's comfortable on either side, yeah.
That must be heavy.
Hey, yeah, how's he doing that? Like, J-Paw's probably almost the same size as Brambleclaw. How is this happening?
Brambleclaw's teeth might get a little tired.
Yeah. But yeah, J-Paw is, like, mortified. So I guess they made it down, so now they're like at the waterfall, and Lionpaw feels like nothing could stop the clan cats, not even having to climb down a waterfall.
That's so easy.
Yeah, I've done it tons of times actually. And also the tribe cats do it every day. Like it's not that special.
Yeah. Breezepaw watching his father with a jealous glint in his narrow eyes. Yeah. Because Crowfeather is at Feathertail's grave instead of paying attention to him, I guess.
Oh, that's why you think jealousy? I guess. I was confused. Like, why? Like, your father's, like, over there grieving, and you're jealous? Like, I don't want to... That's not something to be jealous of. I don't want to be grieving.
Oh, right.
But I guess what you said makes sense.
Crowfeather, or Breezepaw wants Crowfeather to be grieving Breezepaw instead of Feathertail.
No, I guess, okay, now that we were talking about it, this does make sense to me, because Breezepaw's jealous that Crowpaw isn't showing that same love to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's this part where the tribe cats are looking at the clan cats coming back, and Lionpaw tried to pretend he hadn't noticed them, because he didn't like being studied as if he was an unusual bug, with suspicion as well as curiosity.
Huh.
I like the thought of cats watching bugs.
Yeah. We don't get enough talk about bugs and spiders and stuff in Warriors.
You'd think, like, if I was that small, then a bug would seem really big to me, which would make it worse.
Yeah, like it should be a lot notable. You know, it should be pretty notable.
I wonder if the cats ever hunt the bugs as prey.
Yeah, or just for fun. I guess we talk about butterflies sometimes, but that's like the least gross bug.
Yeah, and butterflies, they don't taste very good.
No, it's all wings. What about like a roach? Like roaches live in the forest.
And they have lots of delicious meat.
Yeah. The cats should be finding roaches.
They could
spiders.
Yeah, and like
centipedes.
You know, a nice crunchy centipede.
Yeah.
With a little exoskeleton on it. Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah.
It's better than a mouthful of fur.
Or feathers, yeah.
You can't even chew feathers.
No.
They go behind the waterfall into the cave.
Yeah. They walk the path of rushing water, apparently.
I didn't know it was called that.
I didn't either.
A path of rushing water sounds like a river.
It does, yeah. I really think it's cool how there's the cave behind the waterfall.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I guess that's... You went there before. You went behind a waterfall before.
Yeah, but it wasn't a cave. It was just an area you could walk behind.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's time for your next quiz question. There are only 2 questions in this quiz.
Oh, okay.
But here we have this part. J-Paw still sulking about being carried down the waterfall, muttered something Lionpaw couldn't catch. Oh, here, forgot about it. Squirrelflight says, follow me, and keep your pelt pressed up against the rock. And then J-Paw mutters something. So Lionpaw couldn't catch it. So what is it that Lionpaw couldn't catch? Is it A, Garoth, B, don't tell me what to do, C, why thank you, mother dearest, or D, keep your face pressed up against the rock? What does J-Paw say?
He probably actually says, like, I'm not a kit anymore. But I like the one about the face pressed up against the rock. I mean, I like your answers a lot.
Well, we'll never know because Lionpaw is deaf. Continue.
Okay, so
tell me what next.
Problematic depiction of the tribe alert.
Okay.
It says, around them were groups of the Pawedcats, wiry gray-brown shapes that crouched staring, as if they hardly dared come forward to greet the newcomers. All of them looked thin and anxious. Don't worry, Lionpaw thought. Everything will be okay now that we're here.
Oh no.
It's just so, like, uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's like a different race of cats that are just being depicted as, you know, stupid, uncivilized,
scared.
Yeah, weak.
And then Lionpaw is gonna come in with his powerful clan and save them.
Yeah. Big yikes moment.
Little does he know, he's descended from them.
Yeah. Just like, you know, there's really only one human race, and race is a construct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They really just, like, put racism in the books.
It does seem like that. Maybe it's supposed to be about, like, how the other intruders or whatever are, like, making their life miserable or something, but...
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then also, like, we always talk about how horrible and stupid and ineffectual the tribe is. Even, like, when we're not talking about this outside problem that's causing them to be starving and whatnot.
Yeah.
Or I feel like they're, like, uncritically depicted that way.
I guess it's easier to be on the side of the clans because they're, like, the main characters.
Yeah. Okay. Then we get the ending of the chapter here.
Where they see Stone Teller.
And Stone Teller sees them. Stone Teller halted, his amber gaze raking across the newcomers. The thin fur on his neck and shoulders began to bristle. How dare you come here, he snarled.
He sure did snarl.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, remember how, like, at the end of last chapter we were told, quote, welcome to the tribe of rushing water?
Oh no! I didn't remember that.
And now at the end of this chapter we actually arrive at the tribe of rushing water.
What kind of welcome is this? Do you want a short pause from the chapters?
Okay.
Here's a list of things I want to plant next year. Wintergreen / teaberry, sorrel, parsley flat-leafed, dill for leaves, cilantro, oregano, basil, 21 seasoning salute, chives, lemongrass, corn salad, and spaghetti squash.
Lovely.
Okay, back to the chapters.
Excited to plant a 21 seasoning salute.
I don't think that's possible.
Chapter 21, okay.
We're making so much progress.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're doing this book. It's so bad. We're going to have to do a different book next time.
Yeah. I would not want to do the same book over again.
Anything but Outcast. Chapter 21. Stone Teller's a grumpy old stubborn goat who doesn't want to accept help. Then it's time for Betty Bye. The warriors sleep with the Cape Guards and the apprentices with the 2 Bs. They talk about how the clans and tribes are different. Okay, I don't know what happened to my typing there.
You misgendered Stoneteller. And you misspelled this word, too.
I wanted to say stubborn goat who doesn't want to.
Oh.
I don't even... Never mind. Well, that's too bad.
Chapter 21. Lionpaw's point of view.
Again?
Yeah.
Stoneteller defiantly tells Brook and Stormfur that they are dead. Stormfur retorts that they are not and are still loyal to the tribe.
Stoneteller refuses their offers of help and says that they should not have come. He allows them to stay the night.
Bird that rides the wind comes over to them and shows them where to sleep. She shows the apprentices to the Tubies area.
Lionpaw, Hollypaw, Jaypaw, and Breezepaw meet Pebble that rolls down mountain, Splash when fish leaps, and Screech of angry owl. They are forced to share one piece of prey between all of them.
The Tubies are surprised to see that Jaypaw is blind.
After they eat, they curl up in the hollow to sleep. I love that it says they are forced to share one piece of prey between all of them.
You don't have to eat any of them.
Yeah, that's their only option. We start off, Lionpaw stared in disbelief. Stoneteller didn't want them here? Was he completely mouse-brained? I don't get Lionpaw's disbelief. I feel like this is the least shocking revelation of the entire book.
Yeah.
Like, we've been knowing this.
I mean, we knew that, like, Stormfur and Brook got kicked out and, like, things weren't going well.
Yeah.
Stoneteller says, you abandoned your tribe mates when we needed you to hunt for food.
About Night and Talon.
Yeah. Although, to be honest, like, 2 less mouths to feed.
Yeah. Which I think is what Stoneteller says to Stormfur and Brook in a moment later, basically. So which is it?
The old cat's eyes narrowed. You are dead!
It's so funny. Just, like, what? And am I remembering wrong, or did Night and Talon also get kicked out, or did they just leave?
I think they just left.
Okay.
But they didn't, like, ask to leave.
Yeah. And then, I love it says, Stormfur didn't flinch. No, we are not.
We are not dead. That's his retort. So, this part, we didn't have any notes, but basically, Stoneteller doesn't want to accept help.
And he says that their ancestors willed it so, which I think will be relevant later.
Yes, next chapter.
And the clan cats start talking about strategy stuff, like...
We need to have boundaries, and...
Yeah, like there was no territory to defend. You need to mark your borders. And then, there's pushback about, like, that's never, like, we've never done it that way. That's not what our tradition is.
Yeah. They never would have had to bother with this annoying problem if those other cats hadn't also wanted to live on the mountain.
Yeah, they could have kept on living in peace.
They really want to help the tribe, even though they don't want them to. Breezepaw says, and how do you mean to stop us? Now he's, like, threatening to help.
Yeah. It reminds me of when people say, like, a musical artist threatens to release an album. And yeah, here's where Stoneteller says, we cannot feed 2 more hungry bellies to Stormfur and Brook.
It's just, wait, 2 more hungry bellies? What?
That's 2 cats, Stormfur and Brook.
Oh, because the other people are just leaving.
Yeah, and he's also making them leave too, because they're dead.
They are dead. Wow, what a weird...
Okay, and then they get, like, shown where to sleep and whatever, because they didn't win their argument. What happens now? Oh, hey, we have a lot of notes here. And by we, I mean me.
Yeah, I don't have any notes. You have lots.
They're hungry. Lionpaw's last meal apparently was in the forest, which is a long time to go without eating.
Yeah.
And then a pale gray she-cat asks if they're prisoners. Which, like, is that a common occurrence?
There shouldn't be, like, other cats to have as prisoners.
Yeah. Like, I feel like there would almost never be other cats as guests either, but to just jump to prisoners.
Maybe Pebble thought that they were some of the, like, intruder cats. I don't even know what to call them. I guess we can call them intruders.
I don't know what to call them either. Yeah. And a black Tom is like, there isn't room for the 4 apprentices to sleep there. They can just all curl up together. It'd be really cute, I think.
Yeah, a big fluffy pile of kittens.
Yeah.
Apparently, Screech is beetle-brained. He probably doesn't appreciate being called that right into his face.
No. Pretty rude thing to say to somebody like that. And they introduce themselves. What do we think of some of these names here? Pebble that rolls down mountain, Screech of angry owl.
Pebble that rolls down mountain is a nice name, I think. Screech of angry owl, I guess it's supposed to be, like, a powerful name or something, but...
Yeah.
I think I'd be a little bit unhappy if that was my name.
It's not exactly, like, a positive attribute.
Yeah. It's kind of like you're characterized as an angry, like, and that's not really good.
Yeah. And also, like, Pebble that rolls down mountain is just, like, a random object with not much significance, too. It's not like, a bird or a fish or, like, the sky or...
Just a pebble.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
kind
of
of
like
animal
it.
Part. Sure, yeah. I mean, I don't love any of the tribe names, really. Some of them are certainly better than others. It's a lot... All of them are way better than a fidget flake, though.
Yeah. What does that even mean?
Yeah.
And there's Splash when fish leaps.
Yeah, that's nice, I guess.
Yeah.
So then they have... Wait, what are they eating again?
What are they eating? I know they caught an eagle, and there was a rabbit and a few mice on the pile.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like... The prey hunters padded over, carrying pieces of the eagle in their jaws. There, Gray dropped his prey in front of the 2 bees. Plenty for all of you.
Okay. So they have a part of an eagle for the 7 apprentice 2B cats?
Something like that, yeah.
And the tribe has this custom where they, like, take turns taking a bite of the food. So the clan cats are like, maybe we should copy them so that we don't appear rude.
Yeah.
And Lionpaw's gonna pair up with Breezepaw. He tried not to make a face at the thought of eating prey that Breezepaw had bitten into. Relatable.
Yeah.
And
then this is where the blindness comes in. Because one of them is wondering, like, why is Hollypaw telling J-Paw what to do? Can't he just see it? Can't he just copy us?
And Lionpaw says, no, because he's blind. This is the weird part.
Yeah, this is the weird part for real.
Pebble's eyes stretched wide. Wow, that's really weird.
It's like exactly what not to do. Wow, that's really weird.
Don't say that.
Oh my god. Say, like, anything else.
J-Paw's gonna, like... He opens his jaws for a stinging retort, but Hollypaw slapped her tail across his muzzle. And then, this part, throwback, J-Paw furiously spat out a mouthful of fur.
Oh.
The taste of the matted fur was horrible! Barug.
I don't know. Maybe Hollypaw's tail fur isn't matted.
No, probably not as gross as Yellow Fangs.
Yeah. And yeah, the 2 bees were just saying all that right in front of J-Paw, who can hear better than anybody else.
Yeah.
Then I guess Lionpaw does think, like, a blind cat would not last long here on the mountain.
Yeah, you can't even tell where there's gonna be rock under your feet.
Yeah, or like when there's an eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dangerous.
Oh, and then we get confusion about, like, because he's a medicine cat apprentice, and in the tribe, the medicine cat and the leader are the same person. Like, how can a blind cat be a leader?
And then Breezepaw says, in a superior tone, we have a leader and a medicine cat.
Yeah. And Screech also calls that weird.
I think Screech is just in a phase where he likes the word weird.
Yeah, it's very middle school. I don't think it's really weird. I think it makes more sense to have a leader and a medicine cat than one person who's the leader to the deputy and the medicine cat.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd work both ways, but...
Yeah, I guess it really all depends on the cats in the system.
Also, because in the clans, they have a lot more battles, so a lot more injuries. Medicine cat's like a full-time job.
Yeah.
And then Squirrel Flight comes in and she's like, go to bed. It's late.
Yeah.
She says it looks like we'll have a long journey tomorrow because they're planning on going back.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine going all that way and then just
that would be such a
around.
letdown.
That would be hilarious, though. I
wish that is what happened, yeah.
Like, this book...
They just go back. God, that would be like the worst book ever. Then they go to sleep.
That's it.
Next chapter, chapter 22. J-Paw has a dream with the tribe of endless hunting. They think the mountain is not habitable for the tribe anymore, but also do not want to accept help. The next day, Stoneteller says the opposite and accepts help from the clans.
Yeah.
So the wiki summary.
J-Paw's point of view.
Ooh, this is a long one. He wonders why the tribe's ancestors are not helping the tribe.
He falls asleep only to find Stoneteller speaking to the tribe of endless hunting. The ancestor he speaks to tells him that he has no guidance for Stoneteller. He tells Stoneteller that there is nothing he can do to save his tribe.
Jeez. J-Paw follows the ancestor when he walks away. The ancestor replies with, "You have come." He tells J-Paw to follow him. He brings him to a stone hollow with a pool of water in the middle.
The ancestors tell him that they don't need his help and that he should not have come. One cat tells him that there is nothing the tribe can do, that they have failed.
J-Paw awakens to find that Stoneteller had called a meeting. He tells everyone that the tribe of endless hunting did not want to be driven out of the mountains, so the clan cats would stay and help. J-Paw is the only one to know that he was lying.
Brambleclaw steps forward and tells them what they should do first. He tells them they need to assess the situation and work out how much territory the tribe needs to survive. Crag, where Eagle's Nest, stops him, saying that they are a tribe and not a clan, and that they would lose their traditions. Popular pages. Firestar, Frecklewish, Graystripe, Ashford, Bramblestar. What are the pictures of Graystripe and Bramblestar? And Firestar! What is the picture of Firestar? Why do you look like that?
What does TC mean?
ThunderClan?
Oh.
Maybe? No.
Yeah.
No, but Firestar. They're all ThunderClan. Who is Frecklewish?
There were 2 Frecklewishes.
What?
How are there 2 Frecklewishes? Oh my god. Why? Why would they do that?
That's so weird. Anyway.
Oh my god, Frecklewish is in the place of no stars, you guys, from ThunderClan.
Wait, from, like, the Dark Forest?
Yeah. Oh, I guess she was alive when they're, like, way back in the old territory. Half-brother Pine Star.
What?
Oh my god.
No, this was the whole Maple Shade thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is off topic.
Anyways. So, like, a lot happens here, I guess.
No, it's a big chapter.
Yeah. The tribe ancestors make no sense.
Why are they just giving up like this?
They're not even trying. Like, it's like they're just lazy and they just don't feel like it. Like, they're just like... What?
That seems like a strange thing to say. Like, oh, we failed. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. What? But there clearly is things you can do about it. But they just don't want to change, I guess.
Yeah. Breezepaw thinks there was a difference between cave guards and prey hunters, he discovered, just as there was between clan and tribe. I'm not sure exactly what that means. To you?
I think he was smelling them and they were different.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell.
I think so. Okay.
I don't know.
So then he falls asleep and then he starts dreaming and Stoneteller is there. And another cat approaching.
And he's just spying on them.
Yes, he does.
I would hate to be Stoneteller and just be told that there's we're not gonna help you.
Yeah, he asks for guidance. And then the ancestor pauses for some time and just feels defeated and then says, I have no guidance.
What kind of it's like you go to the doctor and you're complaining about your leg rotting or something and they're like, no, we can't cure you, that'll be $500.
Yeah. Paid $400 for a dead cat. 3 stars.
Oh.
Never in the tribe's history have we tried to fight an endless battle. Up until now, the mountains have been protection enough. You can see no end to it.
Well, they clearly are not looking at the right future, because there is an end to it very soon.
Yeah, it happens. And then Stoneteller's like, there must be an end. My tribe is dying. There must be something we can do. So, there's something that we can do is obviously accept the help, which he didn't want to do earlier. And then I guess he has this encounter with his ancestors. And then he realizes, I guess he has a change of heart and realizes, hey, we need to accept this help, so let me lie about this.
I mean, clearly the tribe of endless hunting isn't going to help, so, do something.
Yeah.
Okay, then Breezepaw stops spying once Stoneteller's gone.
Yeah, but wait, before we move on, let's talk about how Stoneteller gets gone.
How does Stoneteller get gone?
So the ancestor starts to leave, and Stoneteller's like, wait, and takes a step forward. And then he just, stops, and he feels defeated. And then he just, goes to sleep.
He says, wait, and then changes his mind and goes to sleep.
Which I guess means he exits the dream. Or maybe just wakes up. When you go to sleep in your dream, do you wake up?
I don't know.
And then Breezepaw follows the ancestor. And then, yes, the ancestor sees Breezepaw and is like, you have come. So I guess that's about the prophecy.
I don't know how they recognized Breezepaw.
Yeah, maybe they can just tell by sensing it.
And then the cat says to follow. And so Breezepaw follows.
Yeah.
Which seems to happen a lot in these sorts of dreams, where, the cat leads the dreaming cat somewhere else.
That does happen a lot.
You have to walk through the dreamscape.
Yeah. I guess, just to get to the other cats, you have to do that. You can't teleport even when you're dead.
I guess. There's a pool of water.
Yeah. I guess they have to jump down into somewhere that you can't see what's down there. Just scary.
But then it was just 4 feet down.
Yeah. So it's like the moon pool, except much bigger.
And the water isn't moving, it's still.
Oh, so this is where they live in real life, but it's just still because it's the dream. And then there's a bunch of cats there.
A bunch of cats. They're all talking. I guess it's Mothwing thinks, where dead cats are just living cats, except dead. They're
to
not.
To be honest,
they're not particularly wise.
Yeah.
They're just.
I mean, yeah.
Cats. Except cats who recognize Breezepaw.
Yeah. This cat's voice was muffled, as if he spoke through season upon season of dust. Maybe clean your living area?
Yeah, wow. I don't see much dust in nature.
Yeah. I guess because everything is still. Dust can settle.
In this weird place.
Yeah.
And then this is though a weird variation on the power of 3 prophecy.
Yeah, they say it weird.
3 will come, kin of the cat with fire in his pelt, who hold the power of the stars in their paws.
Really giving a lot of evidence towards our theory about Firestar's pelt being actually on fire.
Yeah.
Fire in his pelt.
Mm-hmm. No, there's another cat named Sparkpelt in the later.
Oh.
And Sparkpelt is related to Firepelt, so.
Well. Oh, and then the cat asks, like, where are the other 2?
Well, there's supposed to be 3, but it's just J-Paw.
Yeah.
J-Paw says, they're here. They're just asleep.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, he is wrong.
Yeah.
The tribe does not need help. That's what the ancestors say.
Yeah. So, like, what? J-Paw's like, how can you say that? The tribe is starving to death.
And the ancestor, do they have anything to say?
They immediately says, there's nothing we can do. We have failed.
Why are they like this? Don't give up.
Yeah.
Because the mountains were supposed to protect them. And it's not working.
This is so depressing.
Yeah.
They're all just...
What if this was the dream J-Paw has, and then the next day they walk back?
Yeah. So apparently the tribe does not believe in fighting, which maybe is why they don't want to fight.
Yeah. I mean, fighting does suck.
So there's no resolution, really. Both sides stick to their message, and then J-Paw wakes up.
Yes. And then Stone Teller is calling for a gathering.
Yeah. What does he say to call this gathering?
We don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Stone Teller is called a meeting.
Mm.
That's all the Hollypaw says.
Okay.
And Stone Teller says, last night I read the signs in water and starlight, and the tribe of endless hunting spoke to me. They do not want us to be driven out of our mountain home, so I've decided to let the clan cats help us. I mean, not totally a lie. They don't want them to be driven out. They've just given up.
Yeah, actually that isn't a lie. So, right? Because last night I read the signs in water and starlight, and the tribe of endless hunting spoke to me. Yeah, I guess that's true. They do not want us to be driven out of their mountain home. True. So I decided to let the clan cats help us. Also true.
I mean, they didn't say don't let them help us. They just said there's nothing's gonna work.
Yeah, that's actually not a lie. Like, this is not a lie at all.
Yeah, come to think of it, what do you know?
Stone Teller did change his mind overnight. It's a good leadership decision.
Mm-hmm. So they're afraid that they're gonna lose their traditions if they have a boundary and mark their territory.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they're just adding a tradition.
Yeah, you don't need to, like, take anything away.
I mean, I guess it does take a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's kind of funny. Most cats, like, they have their territory.
Yeah, that's a natural thing for cats to do. Yeah. So then there's, like, babble amongst the cats, and Stone Teller's like, silence, we will listen to what Brambleclaw has to say. So why is Brambleclaw in charge?
Marug.
Then Brambleclaw has, like, a bunch of answers about what to do.
He prepared them ahead of time.
Yeah. Yeah, like, why is it Brambleclaw and not Squirrelflight,
or
Crowfeather, or Tawnypelt?
Yeah. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, Brambleclaw is the deputy of ThunderClan, but I don't even know if they know that. And like, is that even fair? Come on.
Yeah. Just being deputy, like, it has to be somebody. A person just doesn't automatically have a better understanding of what to do.
Yeah.
And yeah, Crag says, instead of our traditions, we'll spend all our time running around trying to remember which rocks belong to us.
He's got a point.
Yeah. It's like, good point, but also, that's definitely an exaggeration, I think.
Yeah. Hollypaw says, but then Crag's right too. How would we like it if cats came into our territory and started telling us to do everything differently?
But, like, also, again, like, you don't need to... Like, what traditions are you talking about that are gonna be infringed upon here?
Their tradition of not fighting, I guess. And
Their
not
tradition of not making border markers?
Yes. That's
Like,
their tradition. I mean, that's all I can see.
The absence of something isn't a tradition. It's just something you don't do, just like millions of other things.
Well, I have nothing.
Okay, and then we close off the chapter with Breezepaw thinking, it says, then something struck him. If the tribe had tried to find a place of safety in the mountains, that meant they must have come from somewhere else. Somewhere that was no longer safe. So where did they come from, and what brought them here in the first place?
Well, the place where they came from was safe. They just left for no reason.
Yeah, it's like actually what happened. Okay.
Good question. Okay.
That's the end. I don't really remember exactly what happens in the rest of the book. I know something happens with the intruding cats. They probably have some sort of fight.
They have a big fight and Lionpaw wins it.
Oh, yeah. And then Breezepaw tells them the prophecy?
Yeah, that happens. See, the beginning of the book was terrible, but now we're starting to get somewhere.
Yeah, but also that's like a big reveal at the end, which we have known the whole book. So, like, what do we actually learn in this book?
Well, it's just supposed to be fun to know something that the characters don't.
It can be. Okay.
Well, it's more fun when you don't know and surprise, like in the fire scene.
That is, yeah, that's pretty fun. That's pretty good.
We don't have like moments like that in the second arc, you know.
Yeah. Oh, we have Midnight.
Midnight being a badger? Oh yeah, that was just funny.
Yeah.
How is Midnight a badger? Okay, well, what did you think of these chapters? What were your favorite and least favorite parts?
My favorite part, I definitely had a favorite part in mind. I think my favorite part was Stoneteller insisting that Stormfur and Brooke were dead. And everything around that.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite part too. And I also liked when Lionpaw was grossed out by Breezepaw's spit.
Yeah, that was good. My least favorite part was the racism.
Yeah. It's definitely, like, an interesting question. Like, I mean, it's easy to think of the tribe as, like, Native American.
Yeah.
The clan says, like, European.
That's kind of what it... Yeah, totally. Like, everything from, like, the names to, like, all the traditions.
The mud.
The mud, yeah. Jeez.
My least favorite part... I didn't like the reminiscing of the cats who went on the journey before.
Yeah, you seem to never like that, really.
It was just boring.
Yeah.
Okay, but overall, I thought these chapters were starting to get better. Well,
I would agree.
Maybe not 20 and 21, but 22 was good.
Yeah, I don't know. They were all okay. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.